begin. So, welcome to our week one mentor session. I am Mohammed. I'm so excited to be your host today. I am a freelance software developer. Back to 2020, I was a student here, just like you. So, I am here today to help you answer your questions and make React as simple as possible. Let's get started. Well, your first week, it ends today. This is your last day for your submission. So learning React is a big step, I think. Um, uh, there is a lot more than React code. There is a terminal, Node, NPM, Byte. So if at any point this week you felt stressed, confused, it's totally normal. So we will go step by step. All right, let's talk about React. Do you hear me, everyone? The sound is okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for the
Can hear and
reaction.
see you.
Good, good. So React at its core is just a JavaScript library we can use to build user interfaces. Basically, everything the users see on the screen. There are many things that make React really powerful. React is declarative. So you just tell React what you want the final result to look like, and React handles the how for us. Second, the React build around components. We think about the component like little building blocks. So we create something small, like a button, a card, a navbar, and we will reuse it again and again. Third thing, React is very fast. It uses the virtual DOM. Don't worry about what virtual DOM is. Just keep in mind it only updates the part of the pages that needs to change. Okay, so one important thing I have to tell you is React doesn't replace HTML, JS, CSS, or JavaScript. We will use them all. So React help us organize everything better, cleaner, to build more complex apps. For this, have you any question? Tanji say component can be like a button or switch. Yes, exactly. A component is we can write a button. Nowadays we use functional components. We declare a function in our file, and that's it. Mm, Okay. Feel free to jump in and interrupt me. These slides for our uh, let's say resume for the week. So we have one big difference between plain JavaScript and React. Take a look at the left side of the screen. JavaScript, plain JavaScript, we call this imperative, okay? Which means you have to tell the browser every single step. First, find the element. Second, change the text. Okay. And after that, change the color. Here we are telling what to do, the browser step by step. Uh, at the right side, our React code, uh, it is declarative. So as we we say what we want. We want a heading, H1, with a color. The heading says my to do. We are describing our function app, which is a component, and React will figures out the steps. That's it. Mhm. Okay. Seems everything is very straightforward. Let's look about how to start our application. We use Vite, which helps us create the application, run it on our computer. So we create a new React application using the terminal. Good. I have one question. Uh, you can say imperative is what we been doing into intro course. Correct. The JavaScript is imperative. Uh, it is a different kind of thinking. In React, we just describe what we want. You are totally right. That is the idea, Taiji. The syntax is different. It's here for React, it's about describing. We are just to tell React what we want. In JavaScript, in our intro course, we have steps. Okay. Mm, so I think everyone did these steps when we write this first command, npx create vite at latest dash dash template react and the dot. And this command will downloads everything our project needs to work. After that, even we write npm install, or automatically it will install for us and run dev, npm run dev. These commands are crucial to know because we will use it in our journey as a developer. So after the last command, we open our browser at localhost 5173 and we see our page. I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment, Peggy, as straightforward. Oh, well, Peggy, yes, it's normal. You will get used with that. For the second question, after the first step, Uh, exactly. That's what is the modern Vite application, the latest version. Just after the first command, we have an interactive prompt. The program will ask if we need to install dependencies. This is the same thing as npm install. If we choose yes, Y, Y. So it will do the command npm install, and after that it will run the command npm run dev. Here we just uh, we give you the exact command if we choose the no choice. It makes sense, Gumaro, Pedro? Yes. Um, Also, when I have the dev server open in the terminal and I want to add and commit, do I have to open a new terminal window for that? Okay. Um, Usually we code and we have a hot reload render. So we want to keep our terminal running. We will do this in next slides. So I will return back to your question and answer. As a quick answer response to you, yes, we open a new terminal and do the git command because we want to see our changes and keep the server alive. Uh, uh, in the real world, we used to code and when we finish a piece of code that is we are satisfied with, we commit it so we do not lose our progress while we continue our development and our edits. Okay, so usually we have the terminal with the server running. We forget about it, open another terminal. Okay, I will talk about the project structure and we will try to make some hands-on. And if you have some question, we can go for the Git or GitHub, whatever you want. I will be happy to help you for that. So the Vite command, the first one, creates a lot of files and folder for us. The important one we have at the top the public folder. This is for static files. Think like images, file icon. Okay. We have also the package.json. This one has a list of all of the tools and libraries for our projects that needed in development and in production. So package.json for dependencies and the scripts. And the most important folder is the SRC or source. SRC stands for source. This is where our actual React code lives. Inside the SRC, we find the main JSX. It connects React to the HTML file. And finally, we have app package.jsx. It's basically the starting point of the entire application. Here, all our code starts. Then we create folders and other files and link into the app.jsx. Mm, we can ignore most of the other files. 99% we will work in the src folder, and especially in app.jsx. Okay. Any question for files and project structure before we move on?
No, I doesn't have.
Okay, thank you. Crystal clear. Happy, good for you. So let's talk about what Vite does for us. We can think about Vite is a small helper with four main things. Okay, first, hot module replacement. This this uh, this is the crucial feature of Vite, and we explained it just a few moments ago. When we save, the browser update instantly, no refresh button, no waiting. So we want to keep this functionality running and to keep the server running. Second, Vite translate our code. Browser, generally speaking, don't understand JSX. So Vite step in and quickly turn on plain JavaScript. Vite converts the JSX to JavaScript that browsers understand. Third, it runs the local server for us. So we can see the application while we are building. And finally, when our app is ready, we can, there are commands for that. We run npm run build, and Vite packages everything up, so it is ready to share. Okay, so run build, bundle everything for deployment. Uh, the main idea that we focus on what really matters, writing our code. Well, here we go to the hands-on and see what does this command do. Okay. A few moments before our session began, I ran the command and created a folder because my network speed isn't as great. So basically, this is what we see. Okay. We have in our VS Studio Code. Usually, I'm using the terminal in the VS Code, so I can do my commits here and everything else. Running npm install will install the node modules. so packages needed for the server. To run this, we need npm run dev, and our Vite is running. We just copy the link and run it in Outlook. Oh, no. Copy. Yes, it does, but I have multiple browsers. So when I click, it will open the Firefox. However, I wanted Google Chrome for that. So I just select the URL HTTP localhost 5173 for me, and we can inspect to see the dev tools. I highly recommend you install the Chrome extension React Dev Tool. So we have the components here to inspect every React aspect. In future, this is very helpful and useful for us as React developer and front-end developers. Voila. So as here we have the README. Generally, we document our projects with useful documentation. We will thank our service for any documentation and references here, because over time we forget, and it is very useful for others when we work on shared projects. Our package.json JSON notation, we have curly braces, and we have here the name, version, some scripts. The scripts are basically when we open another terminal, we call npm. It stands for Node Package Manager. We call run as an argument, and a script. We can write just lint. Sorry, lint. Basically, what it does, it calls the script lint, which is slint dot. Custom scripts on advanced projects, you will find them, and usually we reference any custom scripts or steps we have to do, some cleanups or something like that, in the README of the project. Here, dependencies, we use React version 19 or above. This symbol is for tells the Vite that we can use in this project any React version that is 19 or above. We use React DOM. These dev dependencies are just our local development environment. So in an environment server like the one we are running now, generally the terminal, the server tells us we are in dev mode, so we use these. What else? The package lock.json, it's a snapshot. When we run npm run npm install, the command to install node modules. At this time, it fetches from the server, from the npm server, the all useful packages and with a specific version. So the log is a snapshot what version we installed in our node modules. That's it. Index, as you know, this is index HTML, our app.js. As you can see, the HMR, hot module reload, we can do edits like uh, delete everything, and let's say for hello world. Okay, just save it, and we can check in terminal. Mhm. What else? Um, do you all guys did the assignment? Have you any question about Vite, the installation steps? Anyone has any question? Any specific help? We did the cleanups. Here we will go for the
Hi. Yes.
yes.
I'm having trouble. I was trying to submit my assignment last night,
Okay.
and
Okay.
it don't let me do the new branch for lesson 01. I try many ways, the knowledge that I have, and it
Mhm.
says that it need to be cloned. I already did the clone. You don't find
Mhm.
the repository, and I don't know what's going on. Maybe you have idea what I can do to fix it. Otherwise, I won't be able to submit it.
Yes, avec pleasure, Lilian. Uh, and I have an idea, so everyone can benefit from your experience. I will try to go step by step. Okay, so we can see Git comments and how we pull requests and how we do the clone and other things if you want. And if that didn't make sense or that didn't resolve your problem, we might if you want, you can share the screen and see with you.
I have a little problem with that because I'm driving right now. Now.
Okay, okay, but
So
no worries. So basically, let's do it. Do the steps, and I will tell you how we used to. Let's say we will create our new repository here, demo as mentor. Okay. Uh, when creating a new repository in GitHub, GitHub will ask us for the repository name. Here I am the owner, and uh, we might write a description or leave it empty. Configuration, our repository will be public. Everything else we will do it at our own machine. Okay, so we didn't need to add a license or git in your. We'll do it for our own. So here we have two choices. The first one, we have a new repository in our machine. We can follow the steps. Okay. It is an empty one, a new one, or we have an existing one. For me, I have an existing one, so I will use this one. Okay. Let's say my uh, here I am in my folder. I scaffold the project. Okay. And I want to connect my project, my application to my GitHub repository. So I have just to update the remote. Like this one. Here I have no Git. I didn't initialize the Git program for that. So I have to use Git init. And when I initialize Git, all folders gets added here.
Okay, I have to do all that process. Excuse me. I have to do all that process.
Generally, yes. It depends.
Remote and Git init.
Yes, Git init
Oh, okay.
for every for a new project. If I new window and I create a new project, okay, we haven't a Git yet, initialize Git. I run the command for installing Vite, and nothing is tracked by Git. Git is a version control application. So we get versions we can track. So we can follow our progression. We can recover our comments. It is a powerful tool to build things and to redo or to add some features. So just when I write this command git init, which stands for git initialization, it adds all folders here. So we have the other command git statue. It tells me that we are on the main branch and we have no commits yet, and a bunch of files which are not tracked. I have to see the chat if anyone say, okay, nothing's here. Guys, these Git comments are our day-to-day work. Git add, Git add dash A for all, or git add dot for the current. I am here in the root file, so I can go for git add or git add dash capitalized A. I prefer this one because it adds all untracked files. And I recommend you use it for your day-to-day. After adding this file, I can check its status. Okay. I don't know if the screen is clear. You can see it. Now we have changes that are staged. We stage files, and they are added. You can see in our Explorer the files are added. Okay. Here we have an error. Can we can we can remove all imports. Okay, we have no errors here. I do some changes, okay, for the app.js text. If I check this git statue, I have source app.jsx, which is motivated. So I have to add it and stage it again. So I run git add dash capitalized A. I can check this by writing git statue. All files are green, ready to commit. So I write git commit dash m message. Let's say this is the initial commit. Okay. Now, as you can see, my terminal doesn't complain anymore for anything. So all things is good to go. I can check it, git statue. I am on main branch and nothing to commit. To see what I did, I use this command git so log dash dash one line. So it says I have this commit reference head to main as a commit, initial commit. To exit, I push Q for quit, the letter Q. Now I have to push my changes to my GitHub. However, this folder, this project, I have to follow this instruction. So here I have Git which wasn't initialized. So I initialized. I didn't do these because I scaffold my Vite app. So we jump to Git remote add. This is specific for me because this is my GitHub and this is my repo. So I copy and paste it. And that's it. I can check it. I write git remote batch v, and I have this URL for fetch to get new updates from the remote, and this one to push. So I can push my changes to the remote. Please make a sign for if everything is crystal clear. Do you hear me? Okay.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yes, yes.
It's concerning when you said using git init when we start with a new file. If we're
Mhm.
starting with a git clone, I remember seeing like it can initialize in the background. Is that when we don't need?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Absolutely. When we have this one, I made it from scratch. However, for our for our exercises, an already a repository when we git clone, we already use git command for that. So git is already there. No need to initialize it. Okay. And no need to set a remote because we already clone it. We already use the remote and download the files in our local, and that's it. So no need for the add remote origin, no need to initialize it. We just make sure we are on the branch, working on the branch. Here I am on the main branch, and I have to push my work. Git will push only committed files. We need to stage, git add, and git commit. And after that, we can push it. Otherwise, let's say we have here a comment. This is a note, not co- mm, not add. Let's say this is the note. Okay. I do something changes here. When I check it, it's statue. I have one modified file. This one, if I write git push -u origin, I have to explain this. The -u is for to tell Git that this main branch in my local, it is connected with the origin, so it is linked. For further push and pull, I will no need to specify the branch name. Git as long I am in the main branch, it knows that this main branch is linked to the origin main branch. Okay, I will push. So here, GitHub, I have some information about the data are pushed and sent to GitHub, a new branch which is named main, and a track with main origin because I set it with the -u here. If I refresh my browser, I can see all these. Okay, but let's see our source app.jsx. We can't find this node. This is the node we haven't here because Git will send only committed files to the remote repo. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to see the chat. Sorry, I didn't see the chat. I was closed. So Lee, your question is Git init is for new project, empty project, empty files. When we didn't use Git, we create a folder, we create files, we can scaffold with Vite, but we didn't like the case I was sharing with you. We didn't use any git commit for that. We didn't clone it. So, okay. So basically, I am creating a new project. That's why there is no git on it. Can you please send the link where we can install React application for Chrome? Yes, for React application, Chrome React application, you can just go to the Chrome store in extensions and in Web Store, Chrome Web Store, React Dev Tools. This one. It is featured 1.6K rating. Okay. Developed by Meta. With pleasure. So, I can go a little bit further, explaining some basics, Git command and GitHub. GitHub is a remote Git program, and our Git is our local one. So they work in the same way, with the same versioning control stuff. So here I have a change in my app.jsx. Please stop me if I go further and I miss you or miss your questions. So to continue and make sure that everyone is on page with me, I didn't commit my changes. I changed it. This file is modified. Okay. And I push to my main. As you can see, my demo mentor repo, the app.jsx didn't include my change. One thing, oops, I forgot. I am working on main branch, and this is not recommended. In real world, we work on future branches, fixed branches. We make branches, new branch. We work on it. So after that, we push a new branch, so we can pull request to review and to merge it. So how we can solve this problem? There is a git stash. When I stash it, all changes are kept in memory, in Git memory. So the main branch is clear now. So I have no longer changes. My changes are gone. Okay. So I can switch the new command for Git to change from one branch to another branch is git switch. A handy trick, I use it a lot. I just type SWI and tab key, it autocomplete. The terminal is wise enough to know what I want to do. So it saves me time and I am not writing every letter down. So git switch is used for switching from branches. Okay. So I will create a new branch. So I use the -c feature one. Okay. Now I am on a new branch. I can switch back, switch main. Oh no, git switch main. I switch back and switch forward. Git switch feature. I can see the whole list of branches we have. If I write git branch touch v, it will list me all branches, the git branch I have in my repository. Here I did a git stash to get to wipe all changes. So to have back these changes, I have to git stash pop, and all changes will show again. So this is the node. I can write code my to-do list. Let's say P. This is the first. Okay, I save it, and here I can check git statue. I always git add touch a git statue. The app.jsx is staged. Git commit touch generally speaking, there is conventions in writing commit code for features. We write feed colon and whatever, or fix colon what we are doing, or use the verbs this update app JSX and add some logic. Okay. The same way we did it for our first push. So git push -u origin. We give it a name. We name it the same git branch name here. We give it the same name, and we push all that. Okay. By default, when create a new push with the new branch, GitHub will create for us a pull request, but we can just copy this one or go to GitHub code, and GitHub will ask us if we want to compare our pull requests. Compare our branch with main and the changes we have here and all. We create a pull request here. Okay. I have to say do you see the let's undo, close the pull request. I go to my branches, my feature one, create a new pull request. Here, this is crucial. You have to verify that your future new branch is asking your main. When we clone from Code the Dream repo, by default, it is the Code the Dream school main branch. We have to change it. Okay. Can do this pull request, and let's reopen. And after the review, we have the reviewer. All thing is okay. You know, you share this link for the assignment, and we can merge safely. Okay. After that, our changes we made in the future one branch are merged in the main branch. So basically, if here I am in my local machine, if I git switch to main, I have the old version of main. So what I have to do, I have to git pull, and it will fetch all changes that merged. I can check this with the git log. This is the long version for the full log with initial commit. We add something and merge commit. Every action we did here with git take place. The record is here, and this is the useful thing for git. Everything is logged here. I'm used to see the one-line version. It is compact, and I can read it. Here, the head tells me I am in the main branch, which is synchron in a synchron way with my main branch, local main. Origin main is the GitHub main branch. This one my local main, and we are in this line. We see this line. So if you see in the internet or any tutorials that tells you git checkout -b feature 2, this is the same command as the old one. We use it to write this command to switch from main to a new feature. So git checkout -b branch, and the name of the branch is the same as git switch -c to create a new, and we can tell it whatever. If we want to change the name of our branch name, we can say git branch -m, I think, fit to, and that's it. We can change it as much as we want because we are in our local. Once we push it to the remote GitHub, we cannot change the the Git branch anymore. We have to write it like it is written in the remote. Okay. which I do. Um, I think this is the basics, and I
Thank you.
cover all with pleasure.